2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start with the option. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Second down and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. The Eagles sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Here's 2nd and 3. Hurts. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott did an extra point. It's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. On first down, Purdy rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Still going. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Done good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They run again on first down. Chubb to about the 35, second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Washington first down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Commanders. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Baron Browning. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. A nice little juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards that time on the keeper. Brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Commanders 21, Eagles 14.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Done good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28, Eagles 14.
So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 36.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And now an audible here into something else.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. Spinning away. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Hurt sets up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Jahan Dotson, 36 yards. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Done good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
The score, Commanders 35, Eagles 17.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Down. 3rd and long.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Done good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Commanders 42, Eagles 17.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Second down and 4. And again, it's Chubb. Hard running at the 15. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Purdy. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Needed plenty more. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series,
and got his man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he can...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Commanders take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Done good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Commanders 56, Eagles 17.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be... Touchdown! Philadelphia! DeAndre Swift with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles are able to at least get one score back.
63, 63, 63.
They'll try to run with Swift.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Bronco.
Purdy looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 2, touchdown, Washington.
Now done for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Commanders 63, Eagles 23.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, 29 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So still lots of work left to do. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 169 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Purdy from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Done good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Hurts will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game is...
There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Nick Chubb, 65 yards. And the Commanders continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Done good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eagles 37.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles.
63, back. Tiger Hornet.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. A big play there for Philly. 62 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Commanders 77. Eagles 45.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Eagles 45.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, help partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Commanders 83. Eagles.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. 1 kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 52 yards. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Shotgun now with Purdy. The quick slant caught. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Second and goal from the 1.
At the 1-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up. And he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stopped him behind the line again.
The tackle made back in his own 6-yard line.
Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, 73, 73.